Hi everyone, Teddy Baldassarre with TeddyBaldassarre.com, and in this video we're looking at a pretty new watch from Oris, new for 2026, the Oris Big Crown Pointer Date, the Bullseye edition. So if you're new to this channel, this is where we cover watches available for purchase on our website, TeddyBaldassarre.com, as an authorized dealer. So in this video, I'm going to be handing it off to my colleague, Jonathan McWhorter. He's gonna go through all the details and everything you need to know about this new watch from Oris. Final considerations at the end, but also throughout the video. Looking to buy this watch, link will be in the description down below. Without further ado, let's hand this one off to Jonathan and have him take a closer look at this watch.
Oris holds a special place within the Swiss watch industry as a fully independent brand, and it's one that appeals directly to collectors in the know. Founded in Holstein in 1904, Oris grew steadily through the years, introducing what's probably its most definitive model, the Big Crown Pointer Date in 1938. The Big Crown quickly became a favorite with pilots due to its oversized crown that could be easily adjusted while wearing gloves. Large Arabic numerals and a red tipped pointer hand contributed to fantastic legibility under harsh conditions, adding more functionality for early aviators. The Big Crown Pointer Date remains a pillar of the modern catalog, with several variations including bronze models, special editions, and a modernized 40mm model now available. But the most recent release within the lineup takes a form that throws it way back to the early 20th century, the so-called Bullseye black and white tuxedo dial, found in some of the brand's pocket watches from the 1910s. The target look of the dial made a brief comeback in 1998, but this new variant is the first time it's been available in almost 30 years. Once you see it, you can understand why enthusiasts are overjoyed, and this dial is one of the most striking and legible variants in the entire lineup. Starting off with a stainless case, it takes the familiar form of the modern 38mm Big Crown, with a case height of 12.2mm and a trim 45.5 lug-to-lug measurement, making for an easy wear on most wrists. Finishing is done to typically high Swiss standards with vertically brushed lug faces and polishing on the case sides and reverse. The bezel is where you'll find one of the Big Crown's most unique design cues, the prominent coin edge bezel. It curves gently upward to meet the double dome anti-reflective sapphire crystal, and the fluted appearance offers a considerable amount of sparkle that stops short of being overbearingly flashy, and the bezel remains one of the Big Crown's visual calling cards. Likewise, the titular Big Crown gets its own dramatically ridged texture, capped off with a signed Oris wordmark. The crown is a screw-down design for added security and aids in the 50-meter water resistance rating. The display caseback also screws in and gives a wink to the fluted bezel with its outer edge, a clever detail that will no doubt please discerning collectors. Further inboard, a polished frame features engraved specs, giving way to the mineral crystal at the center that offers a view of the movement and its trademark red rotor. As far as the wear experience, the Bullseye comes standard with a black leather strap to complement the dial's tuxedo colorway, but per usual, Oris didn't just phone it in here. The strap is crafted from sustainable Cervo Volante deerskin. The 19mm strap features quick-release spring bars for easy swaps and a signed stainless pin buckle. If you feel like a change, the Bullseye also mates well with fabric straps and would lend itself well to almost any pairing. Now we move on to one of the most visually arresting dials in the entire Oris family, the bicolored tuxedo design known as the Bullseye. This target-style layout has historic precedence, and it's easy to see why collectors love the look. The primary dial surface is rendered in an eggshell white with silvery undertones that shift with changing light conditions. Starting from the perimeter, you'll find the date scale printed in a vibrant red with a black printed railroad-type minute track just inside. Further inward, the backdrop takes the form of a deep black ring with deco-style white printed Arabic hour markers, treated with superluminova. Finally, the dial shifts back to silvery white at its center, with the Bullseye featuring the Oris wordmark below 12 and Big Crown and automatic above 6. I'll spare you all the archery and dart related jokes about how the dial design connects with its target audience, but suffice it to say, it is one of the most attention grabbing in all of watchmaking. A pointer date is a somewhat archaic but much beloved complication among enthusiasts, and believe it or not, it predates the more common date window we all know. Marking the date with a pointer hand goes back to 19th century pocket watches, but the wristwatch pointer date was first patented in 1915 by Swiss watchmaker A. Hammerli. It became far more widely accepted in the 20s and 30s, featured in notable brands like Mito and yes, Oris with their Big Crown version. The pointer hand still looks much like it did back in the day, with a red crescent-shaped tip that cradles the date in a charming yet highly visible way that offers great utility. The silver-colored hour and minute hands are a classic take on the cathedral format, keeping the vintage vibe strong with their segmented look that evokes a stained glass window. The hands are filled with green glowing superluminova, and it bears mentioning that the application here glows brighter than on the printed Arabic hour markers. Finally, the silver needle second hand keeps things simple with a delicate leaf-shaped counterweight. Sellita has become the dominant movement supplier among Swiss brands not under the Swatch Group's corporate umbrella, with the ETA manufacturer a wholly owned subsidiary. Movements not made in-house by Oris are typically modified Sellita calibers, and with good reason. They offer reliable performance, easy servicing, and widely available parts. The caliber 754 utilized by the Big Crown pointer date is one such movement, based on the Sellita SW200-1 and modified to add the pointer date complication. The 754 has an adequate but somewhat average 41-hour power reserve and runs at 28,800 vibrations per hour or 4 Hz. It's a 26 jewel movement and features both hacking and hand winding, bidirectional automatic winding, and Incablock shock protection. The movement's decoration is minimal but clean, with the iconic rotor finished in Oris's trademark red. Now comes the time for the pros and cons, and as usual, we will start with the cons. For me, the 41-hour power reserve is somewhat behind the competition. It's not at all unacceptable, though we're seeing longer reserves throughout the industry these days. Likely, this is a function of the decision to use a Sellita-based movement as opposed to a variation of the in-house caliber 400 that has almost 3 times as much power reserve. That's something I would have liked to have seen here, but the price reflects this. As for the pros, this is one of the most dynamic dials in the Oris catalog. It's a great vintage look and comes in an easy wearing size. It's hard to ask for more. The coin edge bezel is an iconic touch, and the Big Crown is a joy to use. The Sellita movement gives you solid performance, and it won't let you down. All in all, this is a reasonably priced opportunity to get a watch with a great vintage look that has real heritage and solid modern reliability.
But all right, guys, that's all we have for this one. If you did enjoy the video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, hit the bell icon. Really do appreciate that. The majority of people that watch this channel are not subscribed, so if you want to subscribe, see what's coming up next on this channel, really would appreciate that, and that would make sure that you would see more of this content in the future. Also, if you're interested in purchasing this watch, it is available on TeddyBaldassarre.com. TeddyBaldassarre.com is an authorized dealer for over 35 brands. Every purchase from our website comes with quick and fast fulfillment, dedicated customer support, and a full factory warranty for all the products that we offer. In addition, if you're ever in the Cleveland, Ohio area and want to stop into our new flagship boutique, we just did a big expansion there, really excited about it. We'd love to be able to help you out there, online, in store. Allows us to keep doing what we're doing here, and we love what we do. But guys, thank you again so much for watching. Be well, and I'll see you all very soon.